Okay, well, we're gonna start with Jelani. I feel like because we reviewed Jelani twice for the song reactions.
Yeah.
The song we did the first time was
Yeah, I don't remember.
I know it was They Don't Want Us this last time.
It was.
A day and night.
All day and night.
Yeah.
Day and night.
With
yeah.
you.
That's
That's pretty good though.
So, yeah. So, anyways, yes, we did Jelani.
Keep singing.
You guys good? You guys good? Okay. Jelani Imani. So, yes, the song we did this past time for him was They Don't Want Us, which is off his Floating project, which came out in 2020. That was a very strong song, strong message in that song, about the black struggle in America.
Mm-hmm.
I had mentioned a comment with Stu. I said, I feel like if he wrote his notes for that, he definitely spelled America with 3 Ks. There's a line in that song I took the most from was "Love what we do, but don't love us," and that is not the history, the epitome of cultural appropriation and the black struggle in America. Is 1,000. How many times have black culture set a trend for something? White people quickly snatch it up, and then
Talking about peanut butter.
Talk about everything. We want to talk about style, music, sports. I mean, like what,
There's a whole bunch of stuff.
What hasn't black culture impacted in our country?
Of course.
That rich white men have made $1 on, over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get too political here, but very lot of truths in that song, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That was a strong song from him.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ramble on too much. I have a lot of notes for him, but I'll let you guys get in there first. I just want to mention that song. That's one of the
All right, well, you can start it off, Bobby.
Yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
Well, let's see how I should start this. Because I do the way he ran. I was surprised from the 2 songs that we heard. I thought I would have had a little bit more of a.
That's how it usually happens, though. The
Yeah,
first impressions, like it
yeah,
never.
Yeah. So I was expecting something a little bit different, but he was still dope. He's very poetic. He's a deep thinker. You can tell that. Like he's got messages. So and he can. I can't. He is intelligent. And he makes you think. And that's, you don't get too many young lyricists like that now, and that's where he's at. Like he can put you into a spot where you're like, damn, I can't believe that was just like he just said that, and he's so young, saying that just I don't know what his upbringing and what he's seen, but obviously he's seen things, and he's very
He's very pro-black.
Pro-black.
Yeah,
he's pro-black, and
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. So he's, like I said, a very intelligent young man, and with that can put words together that young people. There's no message songs out like that anymore. I just heard they were just talking about stuff like that. Older songs now are still the top songs in the last 2 years. The newer songs are all, energy, and nothing wrong with that. That's the vibe right now when it comes to that. But there's not been a song that makes you think. There's no one putting out, the songs that are like, damn, like that song's deep, or bringing people together.
I don't want to say nobody.
Yeah, there's some, but it's very rare for sure.
But I mean, when we say about the festival we went to, it was a lot of, I don't say rage music, but it was a lot of like. Jumping up and down. We're going crazy. We're at a party type music. You know what I mean? There's not a lot of like slowing it down. Let me really hit you with some shit. Not these artists who are there, the DFS can't do that. But it's just like, that doesn't happen as often with newer artists. Right. I think, you mind if I hop in?
Yeah, sure, right. Man. Oh, thanks for asking. That's nice.
I think that I like Jelani a lot because I think he can sing and rap. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I do like his singing voice.
And he does both well. He has a line in Eddie Gordo where he's something like singing and rap. I guess ambidextrous or something along those lines. And he can do both well. I do think when he does a singing voice, sometimes he does a little too high pitch with he has voice too pitched too high. But then again, that's just a nitpick, a personal preference thing. It does not mean take away quality from his music at all. I think he does both well, man. I enjoyed the project I listened to. Floating from 2020. He had the song One, which is Neo. Floating, Gold Member, which Kenny Mason was
Kenny
fire.
Mason.
None to Do. Eddie Gordo was probably my favorite. I changed my Twitter name to Troy Gordo after I heard that song. I don't know, I just liked that song a lot. It's just bop. He had a bar in here that I wrote down because I decided any wrestling bars I'm gonna try to catch one out. So he goes, man, but a nigga not macho. Big bankroll full of hunchos. Elbow drop, nigga top rope. How would I say, nigga? I float out of nowhere. RKO hit that shit once, then I KO'd. And I was like, I fucked with it.
In case you're not a fan, let me put you on. He's black, by the way. Okay.
Oh yeah, we should clear. I mean, I think we clarified that a couple times in the podcast, and I'm like, I'm not gonna get to the logic syndrome where I'm gonna tell you I'm black all the time. I don't want to be logic. I'm black every week, just so you guys know.
No,
but
I'm biracial.
Right, whatever. However you want to view me, I don't know. My mom's Italian, Irish.
I like logic. I love logic.
My dad's black. I identify as black and Italian and Irish. I don't know what to really tell people about that, but it is what it is. If you want to come around fucking DNA test on me, feel free. But I like this floating project. I like the Shell from 2019. He has a song called To Y'all Moonlight. That's dope. You Hear Me featuring David Chaddick. That's a fire ass song. Always is a cool song. When I first dropped, like, what does this remind me of? And the way he goes, you and me together, and I'm like, this is something, and I'm like, oh, it's.
Yo, Troy's been recording somewhere, bro.
It's Don't Speak, but No Doubt.
Yeah.
Don't Speak.
Yep.
She goes, you and me
Gwen
together.
Stefani.
Yeah. He definitely took inspiration from that in a song out. And the song was that on the playlist on Foot Locker?
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember Don't Speak better being on the playlist on Foot Locker. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm not sure if he took direct inspiration from that song.
Yeah.
But he definitely was some kind of inspired because he definitely had that little tone to his voice, which has the you and me part in that shit. And like, it feels like that song called Always pretty dope. Goddamn. The Shell Deluxe version, okay. It was actually like a group check. Him, Tragic, Kenny Mason, and somebody named Jazz Ingram. That was dope. Original, and then 1v1 Eagle Duel.
Can we start? I want to have a suggestion. All right, when we do our reviews, right, we should do our reviews, right? And at the end, we should be like, all right, what are some of our favorite songs from each? Because Troy just names every fucking song to all of us right now. Right? So there's another song.
I don't know why this should make you mad, though. If you have a different selection of songs.
No, because, like,
you
all
can
right.
name them. Like, I don't know what the issue is.
If you could, like, call out a specific song, right? Be like, all right, I like this song, and this is why, all right? And then at the end, we could be like, all right, this is the songs we like. Because I can name it. I can be like, yo, I like Kanye West. Name every single one of his songs. You know what I mean? Like, all right. So.
I guess so. I mean, I literally named like 3 songs from each album, but okay, sure. That's a lot of songs, I suppose. If that makes you feel any better.
12. That's 12.
Yeah, it's 12 songs.
Okay.
It'd be more if I include the EPs and shit. I can't. I won't mention them. God forbid.
Yeah.
Like he said, content first, and then talk about.
And then we'll be like, all right,
Yeah,
these are our favorite
sure,
songs.
okay.
How you feel about him?
Anyways, go ahead, Brandon.
He
I'm
just
done.
got pushed back.
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, Brandon. You got it.
Thanks, man. Well, I don't have too much to add, but I will say, I guess there's a time and place for every artist, right? And every song. I feel like he has a certain time and place. He has a weird voice, and not a bad way. I guess that's like his sound, right? I kind of like it. Like you said, sometimes it sounds good on certain songs, and sometimes it just kind of it's annoying, nagging, sometimes high pitched. That's me nitpicking. But most of his songs I feel like are like stoner vibes, you know, like chilling, kind of like high music, whatever the case you want to call it. He's definitely different. And like you mentioned, he also can rap when he wants to. It depends what vibe he's on in a certain song, but he definitely can spit bars. I guess some other songs that you didn't mention, I would say, is Facts for Show, Dreamland, Be Better, Geeked Up, Poetic Wisdom featuring Kenny Mason. But, you know, Kenny Mason, almost like everything he says. But I guess one thing I said is maybe I didn't listen to a lot of his older shit, but I kind of wish he had a more, I guess, hype shit or, I guess, loud shit or, you know, fast-paced shit. Just a lot of his shit was slow for me, which I said is a time and place for everything.
Well,
so,
and
not to knock him.
And to jump on, I don't know. I didn't mean to cut you off because you.
Nah, please.
But it was what you said. So what I said about that, it's funny you said that. I said he has potential, but he might not have a very big audience to help push his career because that is huge. He right now, this era, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, he had that was a niche. He would have been perfect in that. I feel like the way that music, I'm glad he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because we need people like that. You're totally right when it comes to that, because he probably could do
Yeah.
more of the
But maybe he just doesn't
vibe,
want to.
but he doesn't want to. This is what he likes, and you know how we feel. Do what the fuck you like.
Yeah.
That's how every artist should be that way. So just do it, and you're totally right. Like, I just had to throw that out there with that. So
Yeah, no, perfect. Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, another for that. Yeah, I think that you guys all said it pretty well. I do like his cover art, which we haven't talked about. His cover art is mad cool. And also, he has a lot of music. So if you guys want to check him out, he has a lot of old shit, which maybe I'll listen to later on. But he has a lot of music out. I guess he's been consistent. You know how I feel about Tragic, but he does have a couple songs with him.
David Tragic.
He has a couple songs with him that aren't that
Little-
bad.
little
right?
EPs.
So,
Yeah.
I'll give him that, all right?
What up, David?
But I don't know if you guys have anything else to say about Jelani Imani, but
No,
he's
'cause
pretty good.
I think Tragic can rap when he wants to too.
Yeah.
And he probably doesn't want to as well.
He's proven that already.
Mhm.
I think that's to your point. You said I don't think their whole little crew. I don't think any of them care
Yep.
if they have a big enough.
And that's good.
I don't think they care if they're mainstream.
Yep.
Even Kenny Mason, who you guys love.
Yeah.
Kenny Mason doesn't make like music that's going to be loved by
Yeah.
everybody.
No.
He has a very aggressive, kind of music kind of
Yep.
style. That's not going to be for everybody. Old heads aren't going to really
No.
fuck with that shit.
No.
But I think they make the
Except
music.
me.
I think they make the music.
I like
I think they're
music.
going to make the music they want to make.
Yes.
That is coming from their heart, their passion, their heart, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. You're right. He doesn't make a lot of hype music, but I actually like that.
Yeah.
Because now, 8 out of 10 artists you're gonna find who are new, all this is gonna be hype music. Every song's gonna be turned up to the fucking
Yeah.
max, and they're going crazy, and it's a party, and it's a
Yeah.
vibe, and we're, I mean, it's a lot of that. And I was kind of glad that he was
11
more like,
songs, all 10 are straight
but,
screamers.
we're joking about it, but
Yeah.
we're covering these artists,
Yeah.
and not to say they can't do that well,
Yeah.
but it's just like sometimes motherfuckers like to slow it down. Let me hear some like bars. Let me hear whatever. He does have some more slower shit. Some shit almost feels like R&B ish.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, he reminds me a little bit. Him and Trevor Spitter are very similar in that way.
Yeah.
And Trevor Spitter could rap and then sing too.
Yep.
I would say that Jelani plays with his sounds more than Trevor Spitter does.
Yes.
Trevor Spitter is very safe,
Yeah.
which is probably why I think you guys like him more, because he's much more in a safe space
Yeah.
than Jelani Imani.
That's fair.
Imani's he's trying different things. And
Yeah.
he's kind of going on the edges of the singing, rapping genre, whereas Trevor Spitter really kind of stays in that pocket.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a second because we're going to get to him in a minute.
I was getting ready to say.
But I do like Jelani Imani a lot. I enjoyed listening to him. That Go By Dave project with him and David and Tragic, those 3 songs,
Mhm.
each one of those are fire.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one's probably the one with them and Kapani, the last song.
Yeah.
I
I
forget
think
the
I
name
Let
of
You
it.
Hear Me, maybe. I think if that's
That's
one of
on
them.
his Shelf project. Yeah, it's pretty good too.
Okay, I'll hit that
But yeah,
one.
man, he's dope. Jelani Imani, I had a blast listening to him.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to dive back in eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, and even if it wasn't like all my cup of tea, he's very talented, and I think, like you said, it's always good that somebody's trying different shit.
Yeah,
That's trying to be,
absolutely.
because that's gonna lead to good things. So yeah, keep up, do what you're doing. Like, you don't want to. I guess you don't want to be that guy that everybody likes anyway. You don't want to be some corny guy who just makes shit that's mainstream.
Like
you
Drake.
know? Yeah, exactly. I'm
Mhm.
not a big Drake guy, so I'm glad that you mentioned him. But yeah, try different shit. That's all about growth and evolution. That's what music is about.